Aloha, folks. I hope you're having a great week. I'm sitting here in the dark. Well, not totally in the dark. As you can tell, there's a light that's shining on me. In the dark with a little bit of a light. Do you feel like that sometimes in your life? Maybe you feel like that right now. Like everything is dark around you and there really isn't much light. Pandemic, political unrest, natural disasters. Oh man, there just seems to be a lot of things that are dark right now. And I don't know, maybe even in your personal life, there's some things that are happening that just seem dark. Well, we all go through those times, but let me give you a great reminder out of God's Word. This comes from James chapter 1, and it's a verse that comes right at the end of a little section where James is talking about testing and temptation. Man, our lives are full of testing and temptation. And James gives some instruction on that, and then he says this: whatever is good and perfect is a gift coming to us from God our Father, who created all the lights in the heavens. He never changes or casts a shifting shadow. Now, there is a lot in that verse that's encouraging. First of all, the idea that God gives good gifts. Man, that's encouraging. I like gifts, and I'm pretty sure you probably do too. And I certainly really like good gifts. A good God gives good gifts. Then the end of that verse talks about Him not being like a shadow that changes or shifts. God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Man, what a great thought that is. What a great truth that is. But that section where it talks about He gives gifts and He's the Father of lights, the one who created all the lights in the heavens, I kind of wonder, what on earth does that have to do with testings and temptations? Well, I think it has a ton to do with it. It's all about the dark, right? When we're in testings and temptations, it's kind of dark. And James wants to remind us that even in those dark times, the Father of lights, the one who created the lights to light up the night sky, the dark sky, He's the one that gives us these gifts to bring light in our lives, even when it's dark. Hey, you know, when we go through dark times, we need to be looking for those lights, those things that God is bringing into our life that we can be thankful for. He is the God who gives good and perfect gifts, even in the dark times of our life. He wants us to be thankful for things, even in the dark. I want to challenge you. Life seems dark right now. Look for the lights coming down from the Father of lights. Hey, let me give you a quick update on what took place this past weekend. September 26th, if you remember, was the time of the National Prayer March that Franklin Graham sponsored in Washington, D.C. Over 50,000 people showed up to pray. Man, isn't that exciting? 50,000 followers of Jesus showed up to say, man, our country needs prayer, and I'm going to be there to pray. There's some great testimonies coming out about what took place on that day. Very exciting stuff. And then right here on Molokai, we had somewhere between 30 and 40 people show up to pray at 6 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. What a great opportunity for us to walk around and pray about specific things regarding our island, our state, our nation, and our world. It was a great morning, a beautiful opportunity to unite our hearts together in prayer. But let me remind you, it's not over. We need to keep praying. We need to pray that God will do an amazing move and a work all over our world. Hey, as we close out today, let me remind you of our theme verse, Romans 12:12. Rejoice in our confident hope. Be patient in trouble and keep on praying. Hey, this week, keep praying. Keep looking for those lights. And I'll see you on Sunday as we continue to talk about revival.